as far as food safety and standards violations is also concerned. Let's put that into context for our viewers, because this is by the e-commerce platforms. The food regulator FSSAI chaired an important meeting with the e-commerce entities today, and the meeting, chaired by CEO FSSAI, had 70 representatives from leading e-commerce entities. Sameer, back to you as far as what we're given to understand at the moment.
Recently, we have seen that the food regulator FSSAI team, they carried out surprise inspection at a couple of e-commerce entities, and they found a serious violation of the food safety norms at these e-commerce warehouses. And in the same wake, in the same line of development, the food regulator held a very important meeting with the e-commerce entity, and this meeting was attended by more than 70 representatives of various important e-commerce players. And in this meeting, CEO FSSAI has given very important directives that will help to ensure food safety and bring transparency in the system. So a couple of important directives that have been issued. The first one is that the licensee display has to be there. So for all the consumer receipts which will be given to the consumer, it will prominently display the FSSAI license or the registration number, whether it be in invoices or even in the cash memo. In addition to this, the app information. So the display of the app information that provides the Food Safety Connect app. This has to be there on all consumer-facing documents. The warehouse disclosure is another important aspect. So it has mentioned that comprehensive details of all the associated warehouses and even the storage facilities, it has to be disclosed on the FSSAI portal. So this portal is basically for the food safety training and related subject matter. And in this warehousing or the storage facility has to be, the details has to be submitted. Hygiene protocol adherence has to be done, and in the same visibility, it should be very prominently, in a very clear manner. The product expiry date should be visible to the consumer so that they can make the informed choice when it comes to the purchase of these food items. So these are a couple of very important directives that have been issued by the CEO of the food regulator, and now it is up to the e-commerce entities to ensure that these directives are followed properly, and this will also help to establish the trust between the consumer and the e-commerce player, and also help to bring more transparency in the system.
Right, Sameer, so these directives have been given to e-commerce companies, but the big question is, how will enforcement be done by FSSAI, because companies cannot themselves be just given the responsibility to enforce these directives. But thanks very much for bringing us all of those updates.